Hi guys, I'm Bhanu Prakash Reddy Bejangi. Welcome to What We Watch. Today is another Saturday, and we have lots and lots of topics to talk about this weekend. And here with me again, Hari Vishwanathan is joining for this weekend discussion. Hari, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. There were so many I was bombarded with so many topics in a single
Yeah,
day. I was like, wow, it is, it is a really good time to be a fiction fan, right?
yes,
We
yes,
have,
yes.
we are getting so many things.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I don't want to waste much time talking about introducing this. And there are many topics from Hindi, Telugu, uh, English, mainly English, because we have Comic Con running right now, and also we just got Game of Thrones prequel series, House of the Dragon trailer just released. We have to talk about all of them. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is Liger. The Liger trailer came. It is releasing on August 25th, and which stars Vijay Devarkonda, and the director is Puri Jagannath. And I have to say the trailer reminded me much of Puri Jagannath sir's previous films, mainly Smart Shankar. The loudness, I felt it is very loud, and I have to say I am disappointed with the trailer. I'm not expecting much from the first itself. I'm not expecting is just a mixed martial art film and all. I was at least have a small depth or something like that, but the loudness of the trailer and you know many aspects of the trailer also didn't work for me. I'm not excited for this film to watch in theaters. I'll just wait for the OTT release, or else wait for the talk or to go to the theaters, I feel. And yeah, that is it, man. I don't want to talk about it much because I'm not at all in love with what I watched from the trailer. And it really disappointed me because this is Vijay Devarkonda's first pan-Indian film, as they say, but it really didn't had much to grab my attention. I just watched it. I just watched once. I tried to watch the second time, and halfway through, I was just, yeah, man, I'm not wasting time on this. That is my decision at that point of time. How do you watch the trailer? Did you like it? What are your thoughts?
Um, how do you say it? It may sound harsh, but it was, I don't think it was anything special uh, for what it is. So I could, okay, I couldn't get any story. That is not actually a criticism, but I don't think it offered much from
Yes.
what I saw teaser. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't see anything. We could have at least somewhat excited if we would have seen something. And I just want to ask one thing.
Yeah.
What is Mike Tyson doing there? I don't understand.
Neither could I, man. That was the whole issue. There are
Yeah.
many scenes in the film, like many scenes in the trailer itself, that doesn't even make sense. Maybe the film will tell us what is the situation, what are the scenes for us. But for me, I'll just say the trailer reminded a lot of Puri Jagannath's previous flop films. Many of his films had these scenes. There was nothing new, nothing exciting for me to watch. That was my the first impression also. And this is your first Puri Jagannath film, I guess. The
Yeah.
trailer, what did you think? The trailer was loud or something like that?
Yeah, actually I had an issue for this. KGF 2, I had the same issue. Maybe that was my theater as well, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no. I'm
But
not saying about the sound itself. I'm talking about the shouting and
okay, yeah,
the
that was so. Yes, of course. I also felt that it should not have been that bombastic,
yeah.
right? However it may be, you may say that we are critiquing it for the heck of it, but no, I don't think it had to be that explosive. It doesn't feel like that big of a scale of a movie, right?
Yes, yes.
So I don't know. I'm not excited. So for the loud, the thing I mentioned is there also a problem with the I don't know if it is from here, particular theaters, but there are a lot of big sounds which are really. So if this is kind of little bit off topic, but I will finish it in 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. I just want them to make that the sound is tolerable. So KGF 2, a lot of time I felt like I was sitting like this. I don't
Yeah,
want to sit like this because RRR I didn't feel like that at all, right?
yeah,
RRR was completely fine. There was no issue, right? So that I think that it would feel like that only, like KGF 2. It is not a criticism for a movie. It's just that the sound, when you are designing the sound, at least make it tolerable for the audience. We don't
yeah,
want our ears to be fried.
yeah, yeah. That's yes, guys. Actually, that are our thoughts actually, because I just gambled a thing, or watched a trailer and just went to Shamshera. It was not worth it. I'll just talk about it some more. I'll just give a review for that. And this is another example for that, because the trailer, I may think, yeah, it's not good, but the film may look good. The thing is,
Yeah, of course.
if I want to go 50 kilometers to watch certain film and I'm not excited, and also it's not worth it, I feel I'm wasting my time entirely, because not only that particular 2.5 hours, I'm missing a lot of the big part of the day. I feel so that is the issue actually. If I love the trailer, I'll just definitely try to go watch the film in the theaters. And even if I have this, let's just say, support. Let's just see, that kind of scenario never works for me. So that was the issue to me, and this trailer really didn't work for me, and I'm not excited. I'm not at all excited to watch this film in theaters. What did you guys think? The trailer came like what, Thursday? This is Saturday. 2 days to think about. What are your thoughts? Just let us know in the comments below. So yeah, that aside, another bigger trailer just came. That is one of the, what do you say, famous shows all over the world, not only in English, not only in other languages. Many fans in India were very excited for this trailer, very excited for this show in particular. That is Game of Thrones prequel show, that is House of the Dragon. The trailer released on Friday, and I have to say the trailer is really good. I'll have to be honest, I'm not that big of a fan of season 8. Nobody is, I know that. I was a very big fan of Game of Thrones, but after 2019, the season 8, my attention, my interest started fading, and I was not looking forward to this show. And also, I binged a lot to the Game of Thrones, show. That was an issue because it like 1 hour long episodes, 10 episodes at a time. I'm binging it all the time, and you feel exhausted, right? I felt that kind of situation, and I was like, yeah, no more Game of Thrones for me. But the trailer is really good. I'm just looking forward to watching the first episode itself. If the first episode hooks me in, I can watch it every week when it releases. That is what my thoughts are. Maybe this has the same magic of Game of Thrones which he had. I felt there is another, the similar kind of thing. The queen, the woman who wants to be the queen of the Iron Throne or something like that. And that was repetitive, I guess, but it's a prequel and it's a Game of Thrones flavor. It will have different, the gore, the violence, the sex, everything it will contain. So I'm excited to watch it, but I'm not at all binging it. If I try, I'll just try to watch it the first episode. If it hooks me, I'll continue, or else I'll just drop it. That is my thoughts. Right, that are my thoughts right now. Hari, did you watched it? What are your thoughts? Are you a big fan of Game of Thrones?
So I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones because you understand me, right? That is, of course, I love every fiction. If it is good, it is good, of course. But
Yeah,
there is a type of things, right? There is a type of preference, right? I am not. I wouldn't say I am a big fan, but I like it, of course. I don't hate it. Except this 8th season, I won't shut up about it. It was bad, so it was bad. I won't shut up about it. But okay, but again, I'm excited, of course. But let's see what happens. But now it has been such a long time after it, right? So it's very tough to get into it again,
Yeah, yeah,
because you forget things. I have not watched it that religiously, so you would forget things. And if somehow you are watching, suppose House of the Dragon we are watching, and something comes up, we say, what was that in the first 8 seasons? So then we
yeah.
have to go and see, so we have to watch them again. So I am not at all, but I would say one thing: I am not at all ready to watch the Game of Thrones from start at all. It
Not
is
at
too
all.
much,
Me neither, man.
not at
It's
all.
too
So
long,
if I,
too much
yeah,
story. Yeah, it's
yeah,
dense.
if I don't understand it, I would just leave it there, right?
Yeah,
After, or otherwise I will just Google it, what is this, and just, okay, so this is that, this is from that episode, and then I will watch it if I am watching at all. Of course, I will try, give it a try. I will give it a first, if you give the first episode a try, of course. Then if I
yeah,
like it, I will watch it. Otherwise, then drop.
yeah, yeah. So those are my thoughts exactly. Those are, you echoed a lot of my thoughts, like, exactly actually. And yeah, guys. So how the House of the Dragon trailer came on yesterday, Friday. That is Friday. What are your thoughts? Did you like the trailer? Are you excited to watch it? Are you done with Game of Thrones? Just let us know in the comments below. And one other thing which came yesterday, which released another. I gave my Shamshera review, and I just wanted to give the review of Game of Grey Man, but it was late. I had work to do. I watched the film. I just wanted to talk about the film. Hari didn't watch it, but I'll just tell my thoughts. What is the Grey Man? So I watched the film in Netflix. I have on TV or something like that. It is a okay film. It's a generic film, no question about it, no answer about it. Also, there is no newness in the film. The fight action sequences are really good, but there are, we've seen those kind of action sequences in many other films. That was the issue. It was like, okay, something's going to happen. Yeah, that we watched. That something we already watched. They just repeated in my that was I felt. And also you may think some scenes like you may watched it in the trailer, the train scene, or some other car chase scene, something like that. It was reminding me of Fast and Furious, which I hate Fast and Furious. Come at me. uh, that was the issue. The lead character, Ryan Gosling's character, was like, okay, he was not that interesting. He had the backstory and everything. It was, but I felt Russo brothers was not concentrating more on the backstory or more on the story itself. They just had to move one place to another. They have some kind of strategy in the action itself. This is just from the first minute and to the last minute. It's an action film. Very less story around it. It's like a thread moving a boulder. The thread is the story and the boulder is an action scene. That was the issue. That happened with the Akhanda also, for the Telugu audience who watched it. That was the issue for me. The emotional scenes never worked for me in the film. It was like there was we have to show. That was the issue. We have to. There was not like this is a great emotional scene. We have to tell it. We just they just wanted to this is on and on action. We just have to give some gaps and throw some emotional scenes. That was the issue for in the film, actually, in my opinion. But I have to tell, man, Dhanush was kicking ass. He was the most interesting character all through the film. He and Chris Evans. Chris Evans was killing it. The very moment you see Chris Evans, the introduction and the end of the film, there was that I just let's kill this man. That was the thought running in my opinion. He was that ruthless. He was that psychotic. He was a sociopath all the time. It was really good watching him, do a bad guy of for a long time. 2019 was when Knives Out came, and we also had Captain America with that. We've been so much habituated watching him as Captain America, and watching this kind of role, it is really really unique and also exciting and also enjoyable, in my opinion. But Dhanush stole the show. Dhanush is just an extended cameo, but he killed it. He talks way less. He has a core. His introduction scene was awesome. The fight sequences, he's the best there is. Not Ryan Gosling, not Chris Evans, nothing. He is the best assassin in the Greyman universe. I want, spin-off story of Aviksan, that is Dhanush name that they just mentioned, but the film they call him as a lone wolf. That was so bad. As the name is also so great, I felt it. It had that situation. Anna de Armas, I felt, yeah, man, anybody could have done it. That was the situation. If a character, you have a great actor, and you have this kind of character, like anybody could have done those characters. It really does not, mean well for the actor who is doing it, right? I feel that way. Same goes with Jessica Henwick. She's a great actor, I felt, and they, I felt they were wasted. Anna de Armas had a lot of action sequences, but obviously the film had a lot of action sequences. There are no, you know, redeeming points for any of us because there are a lot of action sequences. The story is so thin. The rescue attempt, the backstory is really not that engaging for me. But the action sequences, I felt, yeah, this is fun. What I'm watching, this is a large YouTube video. I'm watching it, and Dhanush is kicking ass. That's it. That was my thought. That was my opinion all the time. The ending was also okay. Okay. Extraction was more interesting than this, I think. Extraction had a lot of unique action sequences than this film. Extraction had the Bangladesh sequences or the bridge episode, the underwater when the introduction which he had. I felt that is more unique action sequences. It had more. I felt so. Yeah, that is the agreement. Do I like an Dhanush spin-off story from this film? Definitely. Give me Dhanush all the time. I'm loving it. I was not expecting. I was expecting they do a Farhan Akhtar from Miss Marvel for this for Dhanush also, but they justified every single minute when Dhanush was on screen. He was awesome. Just if you are a big Dhanush fan, I don't say watch the whole film to watch where Dhanush comes in, but that's it, man. I don't want to say more. It's really, it's not great. It's not good. It's okay. You can watch it once. That was the thought running on my head all the time. So yeah, guys, did you watch The Gray Man? Did you like the film? Did you not? Did you like Dhanush in particular, or did you like Chris Evans? Chris Evans was killing it. I have to say, and just let us know in the comments below what are your thoughts. So yeah, another thing, not another thing, many things actually. Comic Con is going on, and we have a lot of things to talk about. There were like announcements and announcements and announcements. There will be announcements for Marvel and DC as well, and we will talk about them. And right now there are the announced topics are right now. They just released another big trailer, around 3 minutes of trailer for Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, and the trailer really was good. They released a 1 minute trailer teaser for John Wick 4, and Spider-Man Freshman here. They just announced about it, like the animated show, what it is going to be, and when it is coming. And we have I Am Groot. They released a teaser of 1 minute. It's a 5 short video series. And another thing, Avatar Last Airbender. The people who watched it will be fans of it. I am a very big fan of Avatar The Last Airbender. The spin-off show is not that much. I didn't like the Legend of Korra series. But they just announced Avatar Last Airbender animated movie is coming on 2024. This movie is based on Aang, after what happened when he defeated Fire Lord Ozai. And yeah, we have to talk about this one at a time. So, Hari, Rings of Power came, the trailer. This trailer was more, story based than the last trailer. What do you think about it? You watched it?
Yeah, I really like the trailer actually. So
Yeah,
I'm really happy to see that, to see 3 minutes of content.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I was already on board when we saw the previous one a few days ago, right? But
yeah,
this just cemented that yes, I am going to watch it, and there is no other way. I am going to watch it. And I love, there are lots of little things, especially the things I love, all the world
yeah,
building, all the different races. I love and that is, I think, one of the most um, powerful things for a story like this, for a Lord of
yeah,
the Rings story. The
yeah,
races there are, right? Those are really good things. And yes, of course, I just love to see. I just hope the world building is really good.
yeah,
Even if the story is, not, let's say, not unique enough, if it's a even an average story, but the world building is really awesome, I would really like the show. Because for me, if you choice between world building and story, for me world building I rate higher than the story. Of course I want
yeah.
a good story. Of course I
That's
want a
that's
good story.
completely opposite for me because even you have a story of people living in one room and you have a great conversation, very great engaging story itself. I will eat that up easily. The world building is a very big plus. I was enjoying, Bahubali was one of those biggest things, that really
Yes.
created that kind of, the introduction for us as a world building film. I felt Lord of the Rings we watched all the time, but there was like a distant release. These are
Yeah.
not our films. These are like different people making it. When Bahubali made it, okay, this is our film with a great world in it. That was a that was the situation, and also the excitement we felt with the second film which we kept when it came. Right now, as we are having a lot of worlds, like in with Vikram, we watched a different kind of scenario. We watched Brahmastra, which is coming right now. We have Thugs of Hindustan. It's not like great film, but it had, okay,
Yeah.
something. We have a lot of exposure in the world building, as you said. But in that world building also, I will talk about Shamshera in a minute. That also you have to have a good engaging story, in my opinion, so that that world building will not get bored. Yeah, I'm going
Yes,
there.
of
Okay,
course.
when you repeat these cycles, the story should be engaging enough to you so that you will not get bored enough.
Yeah.
The same thing happens with Star Wars also. That was
Yeah,
an issue.
so that's what I said, right? I can forgive a story,
Yeah, yeah,
not up
yeah,
to the mark story, right? I
yeah,
can
yeah,
forgive it because of the
yeah,
world building. If the world building is also average, then the story is also average. That's the point where it becomes a problem for me personally.
yeah,
But of course who doesn't love a good story? Of course I love good stories. I live for stories like that. But uh, because maybe that's because of my anime experience mind, because I have seen a lot of good world building things, and I am
yes,
used to that. So that's why I
yeah,
rate world building a little higher.
yeah, yeah. I
Otherwise,
definitely agree.
and that's why, yeah, and that's why I like, because wherever races like elves, dwarves, or anything comes, I am really on board for those type of stories, if the or trailer or anything which we get is exciting enough.
This trailer is totally a cinema. This is a trailer of a cinema. It's not like you
Yeah.
have to watch it in the theater or on a big screen as much as possible. This trailer really promises that the show really looks gigantic enough for a Lord of the
Of
Rings.
course.
It really reminds us of the Lord of the Rings films. It really, deserves that big screen experience, I feel. So yeah, that is for Lord of the Rings. It was really good. This is the second trailer, and
Yeah.
I have to say this is my most anticipated TV show this year. Not House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon. I'll just try if I can watch one episode. Yeah, that is my uh, thought for this. We have to move on for John Wick 4. They just released 1 minute teaser. Obviously, it's a different situation for us right now as the third part really pushed to the limits. I have to be honest, I'm not that a big fan of the second part and third part. The first part was fantastic.
Yes.
It was so simple. It had so much heart. It has so much emotional impact. It has so much, action to, round it up. Then the second part came, just complicated so much. And the third part came, it totally took it out of the park, I felt. But it is still an engaging story. It is still
Of
an,
course.
engaging journey. I'm looking forward for the John Wick 4, chapter 4, and they released a teaser. I have to say it is really good. The action sequences they promise all the time, it is there. Uh, we have to talk about the reaction of Saurav Devnath's. Our friend Saurav Devnath was like, he never
Yes.
swears, and he says it is fucking explosive. That was his
Yeah.
expression for this teaser, and I loved it. I'm very much looking forward to
Of
it,
course.
and it is coming on March 2023. Yeah, I'll definitely go to the theaters to watch this film. Do you watch the trailer? What do you think?
Yeah. So, of course, we didn't get the story, of course, because it's only a 1 minute trailer. I can understand that. And whatever we saw, I quite liked,
Yeah.
because of course you cannot doubt a John Wick film for action, then it's
Yes.
not a John Wick film, right? So I
Yes.
always knew that the action will be good, of course,
Yeah.
but still, and it also has the flavor of the first three movies, right?
Yes.
The John Wick flavor, so that's really good. And if it has a compelling story, then of course it's going to be really good. And as you said, the first movie was the best movie for me as well. Second and three were good. I'm not saying they were
Yeah. Yeah.
bad
Definitely.
movies,
Yes.
but first part just blew them out of the water. There is no
Yes.
touching first part, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I am excited and I will watch. It's bit ahead. It's still March. It's we have a lot of time to again process. We will get a trailer, of course. We will talk about the trailer as well whenever it comes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how it goes. I hope. I'm not saying it should match the first part. I'm just saying it should be on the level of 2 and 3, maybe a little bit higher would be really good.
Yes. Yes. I agree totally. And yeah, that's it, guys. What are your thoughts? Did you watch the teaser? Did you like it? Are you a fan of John Wick? And are you excited? And are you waiting for this film to watch? In like they postponed a year. It was supposed to be releasing this year, but they postponed it to next year. Just let us know your thoughts in the comments below. So that aside, we just said Avatar animated movie is also coming in 2024. We don't want to talk about it a lot because we don't know much. We just know, yeah, stuff's happening after what happened to Fire Lord Ozai, and when Zuko became the king and all. We don't know much. We'll talk about it. I had, and also honestly, I have not much information. Who will be the director? Who will be the team? Which is coming. Let's just see. We will talk about in the future. So yeah, that is all. Now, Comic Con Marvel, they just announced two more projects. Not announced, they just reminded us. Yeah, these are coming. That was the situation. So they just released a trailer for I Am Groot. They talked about it on Disney's Investors Day meeting in December 2020, 2019, December. So they just released it is coming on August 10th. These are a series of 5 shorts coming to Disney Plus this month, next month. The trailer was really good. I was not expecting.
Yeah.
Obviously, Baby Groot. There will be some shenanigans happening and everything. I was like, okay, this is really cute. It's not like, yeah, I'm expecting having a emotional journey or something. This is a short film. What are you expecting? That was the question, and they answered it. I felt it is good. It was like should I binge it? Should I watch it every weekend? Yeah, I'll get there when I see it. You know what happens. If the first episode is really good, I'll just watch it every week, or I'll just binge it. That was my thought. So, Hari, you also watched the trailer. What do you think?
Yeah, of course. Again, as the CGI, everything looks good.
Yeah,
All the animation, everything looks good. So I don't have any problem with that. I like Groot.
yeah,
It's not like I hate him. I like Groot, of course, and it's a good thing to that they are telling a story about him, right? There are a lot of fans for Groot. So
Yeah,
I was reading the
especially
comments for
Baby
that
Groot.
video as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Baby
So
Groot.
I was reading the comments. Some people were saying that I almost cried, said something like this. It was really good. So yes, of course. I like Groot as well, and I am looking forward to end. As for the show, I think it will be a fun watch.
Yeah, just
It's not
five
like
minutes.
you
It will be around 5 to 6 minutes of an episode.
yeah, and you need something like this, right, while
Yeah,
eating something, or while outside, while sitting, or just chilling. These type of story, you don't have to immerse in, you don't have to use your brain too much,
and also
so
spend so much money, so much time to watch this. A
yeah.
small amount
So
of time, it will be enough.
I mean, how many, 5 shots, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, if we go on average, that is probably 30 minutes, 30 40 minutes, which is the runtime for one episode of Miss Marvel. So it's
Yeah,
nothing, right?
yeah,
So I mean, you can watch it quite easily. It's going to be a fun show, of course. It will be entertaining. So I don't see why not.
yeah, yeah,
Let's just
definitely,
say that.
definitely. So yeah, guys, did you watch I Am Groot, the trailer? Are you excited for I Am Groot for the 5 shot? Do you think they are doing a lot? What is a very less? Or I understand because it's a kids show. It's just animated show. They are just milking the audience for more content or something like that. I understand it, but I really like Groot, so I'll just definitely watch it. That was yeah. Just let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Another my favorite thing coming, man. This is like Spider-Man. If you give me Spider-Man every day, I'll just eat it up. Spider-Man
Yes, of
always,
course.
forever. They just announced Spider-Man Freshman Year, that is the animated series, which happens before Civil War. What happened to Peter Parker before Tony Stark came into his life? So they just announced that it is going to be coming in 2024, and also they had many surprises with it because they announced Norman Osborn will be mentoring Peter Parker, and Daredevil is also going to be there, like a small team up, not Matt Murdock per se. They are just saying Daredevil himself will be in the film, and we also saw some images of Doctor Strange being in the animated series. I have to say I'm not that a big fan of the animated style. It is more of a comic booky, like I'm just watching a comic. If I watch if I see a image, I think yeah, this is they just took it out of a comic book movie, comic book. But let's just say let's just see. I didn't see any footage for this show, but I'm
Mm.
really excited because I love Peter Parker. I love Spider-Man, and yeah, anything from Spider-Man, I have it. Yes. So Hari, you watched, you saw these images, you saw these announcement. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I was thinking, why couldn't we 2023? To be really
Right? No.
honest,
Yeah. Yeah. That.
why it have to be to 2024? So I understand that they need time, of course, but still, we are fans, right? We want to see everything uh, uh, instantly. So yes, of course, anything Spider-Man, you cannot go wrong with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will watch it. I'm really exciting, and it's 2024. That's again, that is coming to my mind every when since I saw that announcement. Now we have to
Yes.
wait 2 years. That's a lot
Yes.
of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, we cannot talk about how it's going to be because we didn't get anything. We just got an announcement. So
Yeah.
let's see. I think it will be good, and of course, I'm a little biased. Even if people say it's shit, I would still say it's okay for me because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will enjoy it, right? Because any fan, any character fan would still enjoy it.
Yeah. Definitely, I agree totally. And one another announcement they made. They already made this announcement. The cast in it was like interesting to me. That is Marvel Zombies. Marvel
Hmm.
Zombies will be having Shang-Chi in it, will be having Kamala Khan in it, you will be having Abomination in it, you'll be having Kate Bishop in it. These are the new characters which were introduced for us in this phase 4, and they are, giving us in Marvel's zombies, and there are many OG characters and also most powerful characters like Hulk, Abomination, Captain Marvel being a zombie in the show. They just released some images for this, and I can't wait because in What If also the first season, my only like I the episodes only I liked were the zombie episode and the Doctor Strange episode. All of the rest of them were nah, okay, I can watch it again. But zombie episode and Doctor Strange episodes were awesome. I was eating it up, and I lot like I loved them, and I wanted a show for the zombies. The way they did it was really good. It was engaging, and also it had Spider-Man in it, and he was a protagonist all the time. No, he was just a kid. He was enjoying all the time. That was really fun watching. That was a fun watch. I felt. Yeah, that is the situation. Did you like zombies, man? Like the episode, and what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I think it would be really good to see, because this is not just about anything. um, if you see the Call of Duty zombie series, the games, right?
Yeah.
So uh, those games are more popular than the Call of Duty main series itself. So that
Yes.
just shows that people like those things, right?
Yeah.
People want unique things like this, and I think this can be a really good thing for Marvel as well. So
Yeah.
as we know that Phase 4 is not gelling with everyone right now, so it would be a good thing to make people to watch Phase 4, take it a little bit more seriously. I know what is happening. Okay,
Yes.
so I am excited, and I am looking forward to it, and I love all the things. That doesn't mean everyone will be on board with it.
Yes.
So if you release a series like this, not too deep but still zombies, like just like the Call of Duty zombies, so it could be a really good thing to pull new fans as well. Maybe these Call of Duty fans, these Call of Duty zombie fans can come into this. They would watch it and come into it. So it's a really good opportunity, I think, for Marvel
Yeah.
to gain
Definitely.
some more new fans.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree. And also, this thing is not new for Marvel. They already made many comics on zombies. Also, they may have some references for the comics also. So it will be good. Let's just hope it is good. And are you a fan of zombie films? I'm not. I definitely don't like zombie films. My favorite zombie films are Zombieland. The first film, that's it. And the second film is also not that great for me. But Marvel, the way Marvel did for the zombie episode was really good, fun because it has Spider-Man in it. Anything Spider-Man, I'll watch it. That was my situation for it. But yeah, I'm really excited. What are your thoughts? Did you see the announcement? It is coming. I don't know. They didn't announce again. Maybe 2024, I guess, or next year. Not definitely not this year. They have a lot of stuff coming this year and next year also. Let's just see. Uh, I'm totally excited. So yeah, that are the announcements which I got caught in it. There are many announcements they made, but these are the things I was excited and I wanted to talk about. So we are excited for these announcement. This brings up the final topic for us. Not final, sorry. I just wanted to talk about Shamshera. I forgot. Yeah, guys, Shamshera. I have to say, I just watched the film yesterday, and this will be a spoiler talk. Because I don't want to waste another video or another time. I wanted to talk about this film with a total canvas. It is not that interesting story. Let's be honest. As I said in the trailer review, also it is Agnipath 2.0. They just used the same template as Agnipath. The father happens. The father will be there. He will be killed with injustice happens with Sanjay Dutt. Same Sanjay Dutt is here also, and the kid is living with that kind of thought in his mind. Here, they just said, "Yeah, my father is not that good for a good guy. He doesn't know the truth or something like that." And then he gets to know the truth, and then he becomes, Shamshera himself, and all. I felt, and then he kills the villain with the same, like the same way he killed his father. Like in Agnipath also, the father was hanged, and the villain will be also hanged. And this also the father will be beaten to death with stones. Here also they will beat him to death with stones. Those are the I felt, yeah, that is and also that is similar. Many references to KGF. There is a tribe, Camero tribe, as well, and they will give us the context in the first introduction itself. The Camero, that is the tribe which is the downgraded tribe. Like we have these the tribes, no, the castes. This is the schedule. What do you say? Lower caste in the society, and also why they are scattered because of the Mughals. They'll establish that kind of situation. Why this tribe is struggling to have enough food to them, so they started being dacoits. They announce, they establish that way. It is interesting, and uh, then they will be enslaved. What are the things, the references, then there the references of cages comes. There will be some scenes because there are very unnecessary violence to the slaves itself, beating them, whipping them. There was unnecessary scenes. Why do you, they were living there like 25 years, they know what is the situation, and why do you, still have to beat them? They know they can't escape, and they are not, opposing you or something like that. Then why are you just beating them? Why are you just always giving them, those hand cuffs to the neck, hands, the legs, everything, so that they can't run? They were living there like 25 years. You have to show that. The same happened with KGF also. The KGF, they don't make them, living cuffs. They just say they are living in 25 years, and they are used to that, right? That was my thing also. I was like, do you have to do that every scene they are in? I felt that was taking me out of the film. That is one issue for me. The interval scene, man, oh my god, I was not talking about a lot of things in the review because it's a non-file review. And it was a good one-time watch, as I said, but thinking about it, it's not a good film. That was the issue. The interval scene, totally a rip-off of Sholay. The Basanti scene, bro. They will be,
Yes, of course.
the munch of, the caught scene. She will be tied. Uh,
Mhm.
that was, I was seeing this, and definitely not a rip-off. Let's just say they were inspired, or let's just say they were paying an homage. But there were many scenes in the first half itself that could have been the best interval scene itself. Like Bully is diving into the from the mountain, is diving into the well, or another fight sequence with Sanjay Dutt. It could have been awesome, but the way they created, the interval scene was like, nah, okay. That was also very anticlimactic or also underwhelming, because that fight really proves that, yeah, Bali can easily kill this guy should sing, and also the film could have ended there itself. There was no other context. If you killed him there, yeah, the film would have been ended, because you got everything in the first half itself. Yeah, you got a father, he was betrayed, he died protecting them. The people think he's a, what do you call it, betrayer of them, Azad or something like that. And you got to know the truth. You escaped from the prison, you became a dacoit, you've been trying to do these kind of situations. You came, like the girlfriend was kidnapped and abducted. He was, and you have to save her. You came to Should Singh and you killed him. You go back to the uh, prison. You fight them like the soldiers, man. You take the head of Should Singh. Oh, everything ends there right now, and you free them. You tell the truth. That's it. The first half was that, everything happens in the first half. The second half, like second part of the film, that was the second part of the story. That was one kind of situation I felt. Vani Kapoor, I was thinking a lot about the Vani. Whenever Vani Kapoor comes, I was like, why is she in this film? Same happens with Katrina Kaif in Thugs of Hindustan. Is there any reason for Katrina Kaif to be in that film? Same here. That was the issue. The first half also, she's an item girl. She's dancing. She's an eye candy in the first half. Uh, the first the first few minutes in the second half also, there will be a scene. There will be a song, Fitur, I guess. And I was like, okay, yeah, just let's get it away, man. We have another issue to have. That was one. And she will be married to Bali. Obviously, they will have a baby. In that baby scene was okay. They went too extreme. I'm sorry, Harry. I'm spoiling it. But I don't want no. You're not even interested to watch the film in theater, and it's not that good, man. I'm not no. I'm not disrespecting your opinion, but I just want to talk about this. It's not no. I wasted like 100 kilometers travel in rain for this film, so I just wanted
Yeah,
to.
people just emphasis on 100 kilometers, so we want a
Yes,
film which is worth 100 kilometers, right?
yes,
so
yeah.
so you, that is a very big thing. You may think that you are biased, you are because you are tired. No, I am not biased. Even if I am biased, I would still expect something from this, right?
I went 50 kilometers just to watch the film, and because I not because I bought a ticket, because I can it's a pan Indian film. It's Ranbir Kapoor. The teaser was good. The trailer was not that impressive, but the teaser was really good. Let's just give it a chance. If it is good, uh, that is it. It will be worth it. And the intro and the first half is really good. Lot of things happen in the first half, but also uh, but it is engaging. Let's just say that was the thing I felt. But there are many issues, as I said. Question number one: why is Shamshera the leader of the Kamberian tribe? That guy, we will see. We will see him making one decision. Making one decision all through the time. Like he just gives okay. Shud Singh gives him a decision to come to us. We will give you sanctuary. That's it. You don't create this dacoity and also these crimes for us. And he believes. I mean, what the fuck? Okay, you believed it. They go to the town, as they call it. You can see the trailer that what is it, the cloth going scene is totally the mountain and everything. And then he gets to know that okay, this is a trap. They are enslaving us. Everybody starts to think, yeah, this guy is not a good leader. What the fuck were you thinking when he's made the decision, man? One. And two, then again Shamshara goes to the British guy, and Singh tells him, if you give us 1,000 kgs, I don't 10,000 sona, 10,000 coins of gold or something like that, then we will let every Khmer go. That was the situation. He says, yeah, I accept it, but write it in uh, letter. Okay, bye, bro. Sanjay Dutt already betrayed you once. You got a letter written in it. What will that do if Sanjay Dutt will betray you again, right? Then he goes to the mountain. He tries to escape, to get the gold for them, to be free or something like that. And people, the guards shoot him, and he falls down. They will hang him, like not hanging like him. They will hang him like that. And Sanjay Dutt tells people that yeah, he's betraying you guys. He's just going away. He's just trying to escape himself. He also leaving his pregnant wife here. He does not care about you. Okay, that was a great strategy. And then Ranbir Kapoor, Shamshera, looks at his wife, and she picks up a stone, and she says, "Yeah, he betrayed us," and she throws it stone. At this point, I'm narrating the story. That was the issue. At this point, that happens. The people think that is betrayed, and he dies. What kind of good leader do that? In the very first bit, I was like, okay, okay, I'm just going on. That was the issue for me. And then the thing happens, and Bali knows everything and all. The second half, people whenever see people will see Bali and he resembles Shamshera, right? People were like excited. We got Shamshera, we got our leader back. Yeah, but Shamshera was not that good leader. The way you told me, he was not that great leader. The things you shown me, he's not that quick thinking. He's not that intelligent. He's not that. He's not expecting. He's expecting everything to go with the plan. A leader does not do that, right? Especially a dacoit leader. That was my issue. I felt so. That was my issue. One and the second half was so damn stale. So damn stale. No, many emotional scenes happens. You will not get any. You will not get emotional. They are just okay. Okay, this happened. This happened. This happened. There are many characters introduced in the first half, like with the end of the first half, with the dacoit group. You will get newly, right? Many people die in that group. You will not get emotional at all because you don't care about these characters. You because you haven't shown any kind of empathy or else anything from them. Okay, this guy did this. I will have some care for this character. You didn't earn anything from me to care about this particular character. And when they die, I don't care. And they created an entire episode, people dying, which people I do not care. That was the issue for me. And the second, the people are talking about the over the top action sequences. I'm not the one to complain because we've had Bahubali, we had KGF, we had RRR, and also these three films are from South film. I'm a South Indian, and I don't want to complain, but many scenes from Ranbir Kapoor whenever he's trying to climb up a wall. Also, there is literally you can see, yeah, this is a wire work. You can easily cover it up. That was one thing. That was the issue. One thing, and also the train sequence to steal the crown of India, Queen of England. It was totally, man, I'm telling you, an animated film. Loss of nature totally disobeyed them. I understand when you set a stage that there will be no physics in the film. I totally understand because we watched a lot of films. I've been growing. I've grown up watching those films. But you show a scene that the physics have apply in one action sequence, and the very next action sequence there are no physics at all. That will be betraying your own physics in the film. I'm talking about physics a lot. That was the issue for me. And when the train sequence are happening, I was like, yeah, I'm just watching an animated show right now. That was the thing. That was the thing I want to say. So all in all, one time watch if the theater is near you. Don't go anywhere. If you have a theater near you only, you just go. And also the film is not performing that well. The first day estimates are coming around 9.65 crores to 10 crores, 10.5 crores net all over India on the first day. If it goes around 9 crores, 9.65 crores, it is lesser than Prithviraj. That is really disappointing. Prithviraj is way worse than Shamshera, in my opinion. But let's just assume it's going to be a big failure, I have to say. But it does not have any impact on Brahmastra. But Brahmastra is expecting around 35 plus crores net all over India on the first day. It's still less, I guess, but yeah, that is it. So yeah, I ranted on a lot of I ranted a lot of time. So yeah, that is from Shamshera. This is spoiler discussion. People who watch Shamshera.
Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah,
quick
yeah.
point is, people for the people who are saying that the action scenes were over the top. You are watching Indian cinema, right?
Yes,
So why are you expecting anything uh, remotely as not over the top? There are not many fight scenes you could say that they are not over the top, uh, except some of the with the Jamwal movies. So I don't know what's people's problem.
I have to say this. Be glad that Bollywood is doing this, because this is the, what do you say, uh, fashion right now. This is the trend right now to have over the top action sequences. Bollywood has to do it so that and also very creative way. This is an over the top action sequence, but it's not engaging enough. But yeah, that is the issue for me. So people who watched Shamshera yesterday, what are your thoughts? Did you like my thoughts? Are your thoughts similar to mine? Do you have any more thoughts? Just let us know in the comments below. So yeah, that's it. Coming back to the biggest topic right now, Comic Con is going on right now. Today is Saturday. Technically, this is Friday. Still, this is around 12. Yeah, they just um, went to Saturday in US also. The San Diego Comic Con is happening. So today they are going to announce DC and Marvel. They're going to have their panels in Hall H for DC and Marvel. There will be quite some announcements people are expecting. Just I have to say one thing. Marvel is doing only 1 hour of panel of Marvel. What they are announcing or something like that. I am expecting the majority of that 1 hour will be going for She-Hulk and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, because those are the things which are coming right now in this year, and those are the big things. In that, in the remaining of the hour, I'm not expecting them to announce Avengers 5, X-Men, Shang-Chi 2, uh, Eternals 2, or any other another new announcements. They'll just give some kind of context on the announcements they already made, like maybe Secret Invasion, maybe Echo, maybe What If season 2. That is my expectations from Marvel itself. And obviously, doing this kind of small announcements, people may think, yeah, Marvel does not have anything new. Then you're quite wrong. Marvel
Yes.
is having, like, the Disney company in the whole is having D23 Expo, as they do every last time also they did. I don't know how often they do that, but they are doing in September 8th, 9th, 10th, 2022 this year, within like 1.5 month from now on. So they will have all those big announcements, new announcements for Marvel also in that area, in that panel also, because that is total Disney. There will be no Lionsgate doing John Wick. There will be no DC doing their own announcements. There will be Disney, Pixar, Star Wars. That's it, and Marvel. So these four, they'll do. They have more, room and also more excitement. This will be way bigger than Comic Con right now. D23 will be. So they are saving a lot of announcements for D23, and that's why I'm not expecting much from Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con now. I'm expecting a lot in D23. As far as DC is concerned, I'm expecting them to give Black Adam. Black Adam will always be exactly will be there, and I'm expecting Superman, Henry Cavill, to come back. There have been a lot of speculations. I've been watching these 3 days in the comic book culture, and people who are comic book lovers and the film lovers, they are expecting, and also main sources from Deadline or something like that, they are expecting that Henry Cavill will be coming back as Superman, because the regime in Warner Brothers changed because Discovery bought Warner Brothers. For those who don't know it, and David Zaslav, the CEO of Discovery, is also made the announcement that they are planning to have the universe same as Marvel, so that and also one of the good things in the previous universe was that Superman Henry Cavill was one of those good things. I didn't like my Man of Steel that much. There are issues for it, but he was a great Superman. You know, the not the character wise, but the actor himself, he was trying a lot in the episode, and I'm totally excited for him to come back. Black Adam obviously will be coming back. I'm also expecting some kind of news, not from the Flash, definitely not from the Flash, because Flash is bungled with new controversies every single week. It's a new week, new controversy with Ezra Miller right now. So I don't want to talk about Ezra Miller also. So they also don't want to talk about Ezra Miller right now. So I guess they will go to the Batgirl film they were doing. The thing is, in order for them to tell that Batgirl is coming or something like that, any kind of announcement, they have to announce the Flash, because the Flash will change things. Michael Keaton to come back as Batman, because Batman isn't the Batgirl, that is Michael Keaton. They have to, explain why he is here. That let's just see what will they do. And Blue Beetle, which is shooting right now, maybe they have an announcement for this, or maybe they have a release date. Maybe they have a title logo or something like that. I'm expecting only that much, because they don't have enough. And also they have DC fandom for themselves also. They already done 2 times right now. I'm expecting they will announce more in DC fandom, same as D23 for Marvel. So I'm not expecting X-Men to come. I'm expecting Deadpool 3. Definitely, because Deadpool 3 is a mature rating.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention Marvel Zombies also having mature rating. This is one of those first Marvel project to have mature rating, not PG-13. So as Deadpool 3 is also R-rated film, I'm more inclined for them to announce Deadpool 3 here than D23, as D23 is full on Disney, and Disney is a family-friendly family-friendly company. So yeah, I'm expecting that. That's it. So those are my expectations. Hari, what are your expectations from DC and Marvel this time?
Yeah, just like you said, it's just an hour, so I don't think they will release some big announcement,
Yeah.
unless they want to say psych. We are now are not doing that, which is not going to happen. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, because an hour is really less. Yeah, I mean, if we get something good, then we will of course make a video on that. If it's exciting enough, yes, of course we will, or we will just review all the announcement and just put it in a one video.
One thing
We
I
can
have to
do.
say, if they release a teaser or a trailer of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, we'll definitely do a video.
Yes,
We'll
of course,
definitely talk about a video. No matter
yes,
what the
we
time,
will
we'll
make it.
definitely
Yeah,
do it, man.
yeah.
That is
Or maybe we could get something about Fantastic Four, which is still a
I'm
long
not
way
expecting much.
after. Yeah.
John Campea is also expecting that maybe 2 of those cast of Fantastic Four, but yeah, man. But Fantastic Four, I guess that will be a very big thing, and I think they will announce it in D23, not
Yeah,
Comic.
that's for sure. I mean, maybe even if we get a 2-person cast, that would still be something, because we don't know anything about Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
We just know it's coming. So probably different things. All of the other things, Marvel released a small trailer in which they showed all the just the what do you call, the title screen of all the movies which are coming. It was a long time ago, not
yeah.
now.
Coming
Yeah,
back to
so
theaters, that is what
yeah,
that is what the video
so
is.
the thing we didn't get was, of course, is Fantastic Four. So that is the most ambiguous type of thing, which we didn't get anything about it, because Marvels we got something, right? Even Quantumania we know a little bit about, but Fantastic Four we don't have anything.
my question, Quantumania is releasing on February 2023. Do you think they will, have a, what do you say, concept art or any kind of poster for Quantumania in this Comic Con?
I mean, I would like that if there was something like that. I would
No,
really
I'm
like it, but I don't know if
definitely you
will
like
we
it,
get
man. That is not my question. Are you expecting it? That is the
Mm,
question.
to be honest, no, I am not.
Okay.
If I am
What about the
completely
Marvels,
being
which is
honest,
coming in July 2023?
I think we will get something. I have a feeling. I don't
So
know.
you're expecting that Marvels will, which is coming in July 2023, will have something rather than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is coming in February 2023. Tasman.
Yeah, so I think purely, I think that purely because we just got Marvel, Miss Marvel, right? So
Yeah,
we are still fresh. So they will try to promote that more.
yeah,
Ant-Man, we got a second film, which was of course Infinity War there was, but the solo film is a different thing, right? There is only a solo focus. So I think Miss Marvel, they will prioritize more, and of course they want to increase some viewership also. So
yeah.
they would do something like this. So let's see, let's hope we get something.
So your DC?
DC, I'm only the best thing. I'm weirdly excited about anything about Shazam, because it was written that
Yes,
there will be
Shazam.
something about
I'm
Shazam.
I'm expecting a trailer for Shazam also,
Yeah.
because it is right in the time, because it is coming in December 16th, 2022, which is like 6 months. We are in July 23rd. Sorry. So yeah, that this is one of those, like, the times, the first trailer or a teaser which to come. Yeah, that great point. Yeah. Go on.
Especially after the first movie, liked it quite a lot. People don't agree with me. I don't know why, but I
Yeah,
quite liked it. Of course, I mean,
I'm
it
not a
was
big
far
fan
from
of the ending,
anything.
man.
Yeah,
Did I tell
that's
you
for
that?
sure.
Did I tell you the story for Shazam?
Yes,
I
I
didn't think
think, I
so.
don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
when I went to Shazam, only Vidyasagar, right? We are the fan. We both went to the film on the first day, night show. Obviously, we can't go morning show. We have classes, so we went. It was a very big theaters, and around 200 people seated theater. No, 10 people were there in the theater. It's a DC film. 10 people were there in the theater, and we had a great. We didn't have enough, good seats, but there were no people in the theater, so we just went to sit in the perfect comfortable seats and seats, and we sat. The film is going on. I was loving it, loving it, loving it. I was like, awesome, awesome, awesome. The Shazam came. The second, the climax is also really good. The mother sentiment, what happened in the mother, the scene also really hit me hard. I was like enjoying it. Vidyasagar can see me enjoying it. Calm down. He says, saying, yes, yes, this is what I was expecting from DC, because there were a lot of bad films. I was not liking, Aquaman. I didn't like that much. So I was like, I'm excited so much. Yeah, finally we have some DC film to have great film, other than Wonder Woman. So I was enjoying it, and then the kids turn into all turn into Shazam. I was like, what the fuck, man? Why did you do that? I was like, I'm totally not a big fan of Shazam kids in the comics as well. And in the first film only, you made every person Shazam. You should have waited like a second film or something like that, I thought. But as they did in the climax, it was like, yeah, it's not going. That from that point, every single minute, yeah, I'm not liking it. It just
yeah,
went down for.
so Shazam is like that. Of course, I agree with you. It's a really fun movie, of course, if you
It's a
see
really fun
overall.
film. Yeah.
Yeah, but if the ending could have been done better, then it would be even more awesome to watch, even more fun to watch, right?
Yes.
So that was a little bit of, but that doesn't mean that the film was bad, of course, and that
Yeah,
doesn't mean
yeah.
I don't want a part two as well,
Definitely
right?
not. Definitely not.
Yeah, so
The first film is really good.
i-
I
yeah, so
I would-
these are the two things. Black Adam, number one, because Black Adam is the only one of those only DC Comics villains I actually have a little bit of a context about, because to be honest, for DC I don't have too much knowledge about that because I am not that into DC as well. So Black Adam is the only one which, and most of the Black Adam I know is just about reading this CBR CBR site, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
don't
comic book
understand. Yeah,
reader. Yeah,
yeah, comic book reader. And that is the main sites, and that is where I got to know about Black Adam a lot. And so I am, that is the number one thing I'm anticipating, Black Adam and Shazam, of course.
what about Aquaman 2?
Aquaman, I didn't like the first film, so I don't know what how I would feel with the second movie. So I'm not really able to
I
process
don't
it.
think they will. I don't think they will give any Aquaman 2 because Amber Heard, another controversy.
Yes, of course.
DC is totally flowing on with this controversies. Sad for them, man, really. Yeah. So anything else?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm expecting Harley Quinn the show, the comic, the animated show to have an trailer. Maybe I'm expecting it as it is a DC property. That one thing. And She-Hulk, we will have another trailer definitely because She-Hulk is coming with like August 17th. So they'll release another trailer, and I'm looking forward to the people ranting about the CGI again. So let's see what kind of response we'll get for the trailer 2 for She-Hulk. I'm totally excited for Black Panther. I'm expecting that they will release a trailer. If they don't release a trailer now, they will release a trailer for Black Panther in the E23. And right now, I'm satisfied with Marvel right now. If I
Yeah,
don't have any Marvel content for like up to November also, I'm good. But we are getting
yeah,
She-Hulk. I'm expecting to, love that show. So let's
of
see.
course.
That is the situation. Yeah, guys, Harry's was facing some electricity issues. We were having a lot of rains these past 2 days, so electricity was coming and going away. So yeah, that is it for this week. We talked about a lot of things right now. We talked about Liger. We talked about House of the Dragon, another Marvel announcements, Lord of the Rings, John Wick 4. No, we are so much excited to watch these shows and these films. And yeah, that is it for this weekend. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you really like our show, if you really like our discussion, just give us an vote. If you like what we're doing right now, just subscribe. I think I'm confident that you won't regret. And yeah, that is it. I'm Bhanu Prakash Reddy Pechinki.